Hi, I'm Darlene Zubel, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this little 7-minute to success video, I'm going to talk about how to launch a business in the saturated market. It's one of my favorite subjects, and it's one of my favorite things to do. I hope these tips will help you too. The first thing a small and middle-sized market business owner has to do to start or launch a business or expand a business in a saturated market is to get very, very creative. And one of the things I like to do is check all the competition. And today you can take a look at all the social media comments that their customers left about your competition. From there, you may be able to find a little niche of either service or in the product or in the pricing that your competition missed. And as I said in earlier 7-minute vignettes, there's only 3 ways people buy, whether you're selling to a consumer or selling to another business. We're all selling to people, and they only buy based on price, service, or whether or not no one else carries it. I'm going to give you an example. I had a services business, a consulting firm, a management consulting firm. They're not licensed like lawyers or CPAs are, Securities and Exchange Commissions, banks, whatever. And I had to find a niche. How was I going to differentiate myself? I discovered I wanted to compete with what was called the Big 5 consultants that were in vogue at the time, like Bain, Booz, McKinsey. And all of them said that they sold the only product of their type of methodology. They were the only ones. And I also found they were doing information technology strategies. And these strategies were offering CIOs, chief information officers in major corporations, strategic plans and what technology and software they needed. But I also found out that the Big 5, when they made a recommendation on what hardware and software their client should buy, and paying for their services for this recommendation, they were also getting money back from a rebate from the hardware and software companies. So I found that there could be a niche there when I went in to the chief information officers and said, my IT strategy is going to be totally objective, because I'm not going to take any rebates back from the hardware and software companies I'm recommending. I'm not even going to hire those programmers. We can outsource it all to the best people to meet your needs, specifically designed for you. That launched my business overnight. So it took a while to find the niche, but they're there. Now, if you're in a services business that's licensed, it's going to be a little harder. But take a look at what banks do. They're highly regulated. It's a highly regulated industry pretty much around the world, not only in the United States, but yet you'll see their ads on television and they'll have a little different service offering. Maybe it's a different hour that they're open. It's something a little different to make them stand out from their competitors. So again, go back and take a look in social media, see what comments other customers are leaving about your competition. And you may be able to find a little gem in there that you can launch an entire business around. MLMs, multi-level marketing companies like Amway, Tupperware, Mary Kay, those are really, really hard businesses to design a niche around. But I want to share with you about one woman that I met. I got invited to a party where I wasn't sure what was going on, but I was told that this party is going to be a group of women attending, talking about fashion and how to dress and how to look good. It was kind of like a little fashion party. And I just kept asking, well, what are they selling? What are they selling? Well, the party was a jewelry party. They were selling jewelry, but the woman who was the representative for the company created her own business around how to take clothes out of your own closet, put them together, make a fashion statement. And oh, by the way, the jewelry I sell goes perfectly with these outfits. This woman's business was absolutely booming. Did she say she was selling jewelry? No, she was selling to these women how you can dress, look great, make a fashion statement, and feel good. She found a niche around a product where there were thousands of women already signed up selling the same multi-level company. So you just have to get creative. If you're selling a product, toothpaste, you have to get creative on why yours is different. Maybe it's in packaging, or maybe it's only available in a certain geography. Maybe the way you ship it is different. Amazon grew through the pandemic. They were already huge and they grew even more, which launched a lot of delivery businesses. So, again, you just have to think differently. And sometimes it's really hard to do this yourself. Get into a great mastermind, get into a great networking group, bounce these ideas off of other entrepreneurs. And you might be surprised who, you can get some gem of an idea. Like this woman came up with how to dress for success. And I never did find out what she was selling until I arrived at the home and I saw all the jewelry laid out on the dining room table with little prices on them. And I thought, oh, she's selling jewelry. So again, get creative. I'm Darlene Zebel. Please go to my website. I offer free business assessment tools that will help you learn what areas of your business may need improvement and how to do it. And I want to thank you. Thank you for joining me, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video with your entrepreneurial friends, and leave me some comments. If you have very specific questions or challenges about your business, check my bio for my email address and send me an email with your questions, and I can either get back to you and or include them in future vignettes. There may be other people who have the same issues as you. Thank you again for joining me. I'm wishing you all great business success and have a wonderful day.